Hey everybody, this is Michael again from Eagle's Nest. Today I have Jorge Bayote. He's playing the Bears deck from TS featuring Kalismon and Marsmon. Here's the tournament we just had. Second place ended in a draw, so I just wanted to highlight him. He did pretty well recently too, but we didn't get a video out that night, so this is our second chance to do an interview. Jorge, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine, Michael. I'm doing fine. Thank you.
Great. Okay, so the Bears deck, you've been playing this for a while. When did you start playing Bears?
Yeah, just as soon as BT25 came up, I started playing Bears. I dropped Vortex Ramon for for Bears.
All right, so you were playing an EX11, you were playing the secret rare Vortex Dramon, right? Um, what do you find in common with the two decks?
I mean, they have a lot in common, but mainly the battle mechanic. It's something that they share. So they both like to become really, really big and then deleting by battle, which, by the way, is one of the best tools you can have against immune Digimons, which are too predominant in this meta.
So, like, what's an example of a meta deck that you feel very confident against?
So yeah, Rebootmon is one of the examples. Rebootmon gets immune. They cannot OTK, so most of the times, like they get out, they get the immune Digimon, and even if they have one protection, I just need to battle twice or even three times. It's not hard for me to get like multiple battles. Uh, even I don't even have to give them as much memory to do it. So um, yeah, so that's one of the examples. For example, Beat Break. Beat Break is harder because they can OTK you, so they they don't have to just sit on a wall and expect it to survive. But if they do, even with the better, uh, even if they have the protection against battle, it's not enough because they will trash a lot of securities protecting by battle, and most of the time that matchup I win it by just hard battling and a Stratus with barrier. He just overprotects, and even if it doesn't, I just win by my own measures, right? So it's a kind of a lose-lose situation for them. So yeah, that one. There's another immune Digimon in the meta. I forgot which one it was, but
Is it like the
uh,
TS cards, like Jupiter, things like that? It
For example, Ceresmon, it's immune. It's not as meta, but he gets a immunity. Oh, I remember. Omnimon. It's also something that like the Blitzgrimon and the Kresgarumon. Uh,
Omnibon Alter
they
S?
get
Yeah.
yeah the Altered. So the Blitzgrimon gets immunity to both bodies.
Hmm.
So the game plan against Omnimon is just force them to get out before they get the pieces. And then you kill the immune body via battle. So
Sure.
yeah, so there are a lot of examples of immune Digimons, and battling is one of the best ways you can deal with them.
So your deck is first of all, like you're playing four and four of your level sixes. Some people will run three and three, or they'll run a seven total, or they might even run like six of them. Maybe they're leaning more towards Mars, or they're leaning more towards Callus. But you're maxing both. Why do you max both of your level sixes?
So one of the things about this deck is that the level fives they Digiball for cheap. So then I mean they for free even. So the win condition you have is that you don't have to pay for your sixes. So you need to have a six to do the combo. Like all the other line, it's not that other decks, like maybe Yuki's can like clean whiteboards. Maybe on TB you have a lot of tooling and early
Hmm.
removal. That's not the case on this deck. Your level sixes will do all the magic. So I think when that happens, you need at least seven. That's just my take on that. And I'm maxing them just because both of them are amazing. So the Talisman, we all know how amazing this
Yeah.
Calis just sits in a wall, like this floodgate effect. Um, and so it's a super control. Some people will think, oh, it has like one disruption, but it has four different things that it does, and it doesn't have to be to the same Digimon. The Digivolves one Battle, another one. It could be the same or a different one. Suspend something and prevent something else to unsuspend. So it has four different toolings that you can like mix and match to your opponent's field.
Hmm.
It has a tamer, tamer disruption by suspending them. They can stun
Hmm.
tamers. It's a lot, and the fortitude is just like you know, the the best, not the best part, but like it didn't need it to be as good, but it has it, and it's even better because of that. And
Okay.
the marksman is just the main way of aggression. So um, you will win games by slamming a marksman, uh, thrashing one. If you have two marksmans, you may be able to thrash two. Uh, in combination with Great Grizzly. Normally, very, very consistently, you will be trashing three cards because of this of two Marsmons and one Great Grizzly most of the time. So it ends games. And not only that, it's the main recovery play that you have. It reduces the play cost by 5, right? So they are amazing. If I had to cut one, I don't even know which one would be. I'm debating on cutting one just because I want Crimson Blaze on the deck, but I find them equally important. So it's really hard for me to cut one.
Okay, I've got a question. You're playing some unique cards: the Kiwimon, the Aegiomon, the Iron Slash, the Tropical Venom. Can we go over those four cards and why they're important to the deck, even though they're just one or two ofs? Starting with
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
Kiwi.
So Kiwi is an amazing card by itself. So it's a level 4 that can suspend something. So we can suspend blockers. I mean, you can suspend something in battle by via normal. You know, it is so flexible. The stunning part is amazing as well. If two things are suspended, one of them cannot. One of your opponent's element cannot unsuspend. So it's one of the things that I like to play with Paradise Coliseum. If they hit my security, uh, like I have a blocker, which is the Grizzly one, the only blocker I have. And sometimes the blocker is really hard to. I mean, it's really easy to remove. It's really soft, but the stunning is something that can save you many times. So, I mean, I like it as a one-off, maybe a two-off. I mean, it will depend on the format, but I mean, it does work.
Okay.
It's really amazing when it comes up and steal games. It's mostly for stealing games.
Okay, then we have Aegiomon. So as an inherit, you're getting barrier, which you don't get in any other way throughout the deck. Does that barrier come up, or are you just playing this guy to add more tamers to the play area?
So the main effect is to add the timers at the area. So the barrier doesn't come as much because I get really big. There was one time when I was facing against Vortextra, and Vortextra can become really, really big. And he was 29k and I was also 29k. So it was actually important that I had barrier. But it's very, very, very situational. It usually won't come off the barrier. But I mean, it's not bad. You can swing. Early game, and don't worry about losing your body. So
Okay. So Aegis to play tamers, and then we have Iron Slash. I guess there are lots of Digimon that are immune to your Digimon effects, but they wouldn't be immune to options. Uh,
correct.
you were thinking of putting Crimson Blaze into the deck. I guess is that for the same to cover the same bases as Iron Slash, or does Crimson Blaze work against totally different decks than what you need Iron Slash for?
I would say it's very different actually because Crimson Blaze would be mostly for the TP matchup and maybe Angels because those are really hard matchups. And Crimson Blaze is a really good tool against them. But Iron Slash is more like a tool that comes in clutch in some situations. And to be honest, the main use that I give to the Iron Slash is to be able to taunt things that are really hard to taunt with the Great Grizzly. Because if you taunt a stack, it usually has a one attacking. It's really, really hard to taunt a big stack.
Hmm.
But if you taunt end of turn then Yuki Iron Slash, DTable the stack, suddenly you are taunting a rookie, and then your taunt play becomes way, way more efficient.
Right.
It disrupts the racing area. So also it gives you like plus 2k, which is also important. it's another way of getting 2K to facilitate the grappling among the evolution condition. So I mean, I think it fits really well on this deck, and the D Digivolve too. It's also, I mean, Talisman wants D Digivolve enough against certain matchups, so Iris Light comes clutch and bells.
How about the tropical venom? It's this card is not limited to one like most of the other zero cost options, but you choose to run it at one anyways. So what's the use of this card?
So this is probably one of my favorite cards. So I think this deck is one of the best users of the Tropical Venom because Tropical Venom has a lingering effect of give an opponent's Digimon on deletion lose to memory. So it's very flexible here. You can use it to preserve turn with Grab Leo and do all your shenanigans and then maybe push more damage, do more checks. Or you can taunt, make him attack, and he will lose memory on their turn. So it is very, very flexible. Just winning two memories is good enough, but if you can do it into your opponent's turn, it will be very disrupting. You can even steal turns by doing that.
Have you considered running more tropical venoms and then using multiple in the same turn, taunting with Great Grizzly, getting the deletion on their turn, and stealing the turn back when you gain 4 memory? Like if you use this twice?
Yeah, I have because I mean before Vortex, I was running a weird green taunt with Palmon and three of the tropical venoms, and I was doing a taunt recipe to steal turn. It was like a that gimmick, and
But
I
this is
ended
more
up
successful with just one.
yeah, but yeah, the thing is that it is very you need some sort of consistency, right? And at the end
Okay,
of the day, it's a break.
okay. Was there any last comments that you wanted to make about your deck?
Um, No, I think we covered most of
Okay,
it. I think if you can dodge TB, you will be have a good time. Angels is hard, but it's I mean you can put
yeah.
Callus and try to
Well,
prevent the game.
you were saying you wanted to put Crimson Blaze in the deck, and Crimson Blaze is good against both of those, both Angels and TV. And then we do
Mhm.
have the ban list being announced on Friday, so who knows? Maybe Angels will get hit. A lot of people are predicting
Yeah,
that.
crossing my fingers.
Yeah. And then, did you have any shoutouts you wanted to make?
Yeah. I guess to my stores that I go, one is CSG and the other one is King Kong Games here in California. Very good
All right,
people there.
all right, all right. Don Sombrero, thank you for playing at Eagles Nest tonight. Congratulations, coming second place. It's not even your first time coming second. You do it a lot. Did you win recently too?
Yeah, the last interview was first place, but I didn't
Yeah,
get record.
yeah. You won, but inter with video problems. So there you go. Let's just say that you're back-to-back top four. Uh, have a great rest of your night, and thanks for talking here.
Yeah, thank you, Michael.